Hey guys, thanks for joining me again for another episode of Didier's Daily Book Review. And today I have a great book for you. It's actually a book that I had started reading a couple months back. And I read it for about 100 pages. And I get some really good value out of it. So it's a book about how you tell your story to other people. It's actually called, ready for this? The Story Factor. And let me get my eyes on here. It's actually, it says The Story Factor, Inspiration, Influence, and Persuasion Through the Art of Storytelling. And this book, and it is from Annette Simmons, it breaks down different ways to tell your story. For example, sometimes when you tell a story, you don't want to always be in the same type of mood depending on your audience and the parts of your stories. So sometimes you may want to start to where you're a little bit slow. You maybe just sitting back, against the wall here. And for example, when I was a kid, I remember, my mother used to work all day, and my dad, and I had a lot of free time to go out with my friends. And there was one little area where there was woods, and yes, there was woods. We were kids, and there was a couple of my friends there, probably about a crowd of 5 that we used to hang out and just hang out around the woods. And we had found this nice little area to where there was some old wooden chairs and a little table, and we made it almost like our own little house. So, and when we went in, we just pretended that we played life, and we just had a great time. So, you see that when you tell your story, it's nice to be able to change it to bring the crowd in. Anyways, I would tell you a little bit more about that story, but that was part of my past. As kids, we always, at least I know I did, used to like to reenact or just act things. Let's say, how many of you played to where you were either cowboys or Indians, or maybe police, bank robbers, and so on, and you dressed up and you had fun, right? So that's part of what this book tells you. It tells you that when you tell your story, everybody's got a different story to tell, but you got to be able to share and also grab the audience that you're talking to. So, I don't need these anymore. But that's what I wanted to share with you, the Story Factor here from Annette Simmons. And hopefully you'll have a chance to pick this book up. And I may read some passages out of that book in the future as well, as I'm doing right now with the Book of Choices by Mike McGee, MD. And I appreciate everybody joining me. I do have some people here that left me some comments. I'm going to acknowledge you. If you have questions regarding this book, go and let me know as well. It's Rob Quigley. Good evening. DJ, how you doing, Rob? Thanks for joining me. I have Bobby J.O. Holman. Look good. Picture very nice. Thanks, Bobby. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Rob. And again, this is an awesome book here, The Story Factor. So if you have a little bit of time, and it is, I haven't said how many pages the other books are. But this one here, you're looking at about 286 pages. So definitely could read this easily in a couple of days. And you'll get a lot of value out of this. It will help you share your own stories. Because whenever you tell a story to somebody else regarding your life, or even if it's something you read from a book or a movie that you read and you're really interested, you could help somebody else. You could bring value to them. It could be something that's missing that may change your perspective on what's going on, with them during that time. I also remember when I was in San Diego. I was there for 6 years when I was in the Navy. I went to this Pentecostal church, and I went there for a few months. I'm originally Christian Catholic, and when I was a kid, I did go to Catholic school, and I had to wear the uniforms and everything else. But anyways, so in San Diego, when I went to that church, every Sunday it seemed like the minister there, whenever he had to talk about something, that it was directed towards me. And it must have been just the way he was telling the stories. But the stories were able to help me out during that time and form part of my life as well. So that's what stories can bring to other people. Let me see here. I have somebody else commented. I have Jennifer, I'm going to mess up this name, Lightfritz Charon. Thank you. You're welcome, Jennifer. Thanks for joining me on this book review for today. And hopefully you're going to enjoy these book reviews. Right now I'm doing them every day. I may break them up to where I may do them a couple times a week. especially now that I'm still reading the Book of Choices. And today was chapter 53, 77 chapters. And after that, I may try to throw in some other things besides just the book readings. But for now, I'm going to keep it as a daily book review. And even then, if I break it up a couple different days instead of just every day, it's still going to be called daily book review. So thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for leaving the comments. Be sure to share this video with other people that you think it may bring value to. And be sure to like it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.